Bang, 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 bang. What's good, guys? Ebru was here, man. Sorry it took so long. Long day, man. You want to talk about raining and cold today? Today was a horrible day, man. Yeah, I'm back to work, man. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know. I forgot what it's like to be a working man. I forgot that I put in so many hours. Today I worked 12 hours today at work. Lord have mercy. And it was a bad day as far as raining and stuff like that. My oldest son was well, my middle son, I should say. He was sick also. So a lot of things going on this evening. Me and my wife was having a conversation as well. So I mean, it's life. It's life. It's life. It's life. So I mean, you know what else is life? Knicks is life, man. The Knicks are making this a good game. We are playing away at Utah against the best three-point shooting team as far as makes and misses. Makes and attempts, I should say. As far as makes and attempts, we're making it a game in their home court. So I mean, listen, man. As a Knicks fan, we're gonna go through ups and downs because our team is just not that good. That's one thing that we have to state. We can't overstate it. We can't overstate how mediocre the Knicks are. There's a lot of arguments about why RJ Randall, whatever. The truth is these guys are not top tier players. So we're expecting a little bit too much from these guys. But at the same time, too, where people are expecting too much from these guys, at the same time, these guys are in positions where they shouldn't be, right? So these are our go-to guys. So I mean, it's like you stuck in between a rock and a hard place with this roster, man. So it is what it is, man. Let me shout out to Geraldine. Shout out to Geraldine. Was good, Mr. Rob Bracy. Yeah, man. Sorry for being so late, man. Like I said, this is not MSG. You know, I mean, it's hard to get people to like the channel, man. God forbid anything else, man. So before we get started, man, business take care of business. If you guys are watching, if you guys are tuned in, please hit the thumbs up and the like button. Whatever you want to call it, thumbs up, like button. Hit the subscribe button because according to algorithms, man, not algorithms, according to the numbers for YouTube, that like 50% of people that watch are not even subscribed. So something is wrong with them with the math. You know what I'm saying? So please support the channel. That's the best thing you could do is just by hitting those buttons, thumbs up, and hitting. So if you come here all the time anyway, just hit the subscribe. It's not gonna do nothing to your YouTube channel. I used to be one of those guys though. I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't hitting that subscribe. I'll watch it anyway. I'm giving you a view. What the fuck am I hitting the subscribe for? But listen, it helps. Like monetarily, it helps because it helps the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? It gets the videos pumping and stuff like that. And that, I mean, if you're a fan of the show, you enjoy watching the content, that's like almost like the least that you can do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the least that I could do is stop crying about freaking hitting buttons and just get into the halftime report, right? So let's do that, man. As always, I'm here prepared. And for some reason, NBA.com doesn't work for me. Look at this, man. But anyway, as you know, I like to do the line scores first. Let's do line scores. You can see it on the right-hand side of the screen. Follow the cursor, follow the cursor. Knicks scored 23 points in the first. Utah scored 27. Second quarter, for some reason, the Knicks always come out in one of these quarters to begin with really, really hot. Sometimes the first quarter, sometimes the second quarter. 38 points in that second quarter. In the last game, we had 48 points in the first quarter. So I don't know what it is about the first half and the Knicks being ready for war, but it's the second half that just like last year, almost a repeat from last year, that we lose our bearings, and then once we lose our bearings, we just fall off the freaking cliff, man. So anyway, we're playing against a team that's just as mediocre as we are, at least on paper, but on the win column, they actually been playing really good. So big up to them. And we'll get into that in a second. But let's look into some game charts, guys. Game charts. Here goes the shot chart here. Utah and New York. Utah is on the right-hand side. So I'm looking at this shot chart. A lot of shots in the paint. So these guys are trying to get into the paint, getting easy shots in the paint. There's a lot of shots actually in the paint. So their shot chart rivals the Knicks shot chart. So that's why this game is so much fun to watch, because Utah is not necessarily shooting so many three-point shots. They're actually mixing it up, getting a lot of good shots in the paint, all around the paint, not just at the rim, all around the paint, and then getting their open threes and stuff. Knicks are doing the same thing. We're getting all kind of shots all throughout the paint, and then we're getting our share of three-point shots too. All basically in the same areas too. Look at that. It's almost identical to shot charts. One thing that I've been watching lately is the shot attempts, because Utah attempted 40 shots and Knicks attempted 50. So we're both shooting 48% as a team, both teams. So the Knicks made 24 field goals. They made 19. So is that the reason why? Are we up? Yeah, 61 to 58. So I mean, there's a lot of other factors there. But listen, man, we attempted 10 more shots than them, and we made what is this? 5 more shots than them. So we should be up by 10 according to that math, right? At least 10, but we only up by 3. It was at 3. So I mean, there's got to be fouls involved and stuff like that. All this stuff is basically even. 16 lead changes, 5 biggest lead, 8 is the biggest lead for Utah. Longest run is 8 times tie 6. This is a good basketball game, man. So that's one thing too, man. Like after, like, it's good to blow teams out, but it's also more fun to get a nice challenging game where two teams are really banging it out. I don't like moral victories. Of course, you want to win every game, but no more moral victories, man. We kind of need to battle people and start to try to win, man. Start to have confidence in winning. So that's like the next step with this club. But like I said, we're asking a lot from a team that's full of mediocre players. Like RJ, RJ Randall. Everyone's quick to say that Randall is the fourth option on a good team. Yeah, that's true. But if that's the truth, then RJ's a bench play. So I mean, like, if because literally Randall is our best player right now. Brunson might be our best player. Okay, cool. So I mean, Randall, if you want Randall to be the fourth option, do it. Like I said, what is RJ? RJ is not a third option over Randall, because he's not even a second option. He's not even the first option now. He's not even necessarily the second option now. You get what I'm trying to say? So anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Nobody wants to have, everybody wants to keep talking fantasy, but nobody wants to have that conversation. Anyway, rebounds are about even, 27 to 24. Assists are about even, 14 apiece. Steals 4 to 6. That's about even. Blocks is an even 2 and 2. Turnovers 9 to 11. The Knicks have 9. That's about even. So that's a lot of turnovers, though. You're going to talk about 18 turnovers possibly for the end of the game. 22 for Utah. That's a lot of turnovers for both teams. So anyway, both teams are getting after defensively. I watched I didn't watch the first quarter, but I watched the second half of the second quarter. So almost on time here. We're about to start the second quarter now. Referee has the ball. Brunson got the game face on. It looks like we're about to start some NBA action here. So let's finish this up with the 3 points here. The ball just got checked in. Brunson is bringing the ball up the court on my clock. So we are 11:55 and counting. Brunson gets over the timeline. Gets over to Julius. Hot potato back for RJ on the drive. RJ cannot finish, man. That's the end of it for me. RJ cannot finish chippy shots. He got a good shot at the rim, and he had no chance of making it. He had no chance of making it. Anyway, points in the paint, 34 to 26. Knicks are up. Points in the paint. We usually kill teams points in the paint. Wow, Clarkson wide open 3-point shot and makes it. That's going to be the game there. And watch out for the second half. Second chance points is dead even. Fast break points for Utah, 15 to 11. That's about right for Utah because Utah is a very good fast break team. But the Knicks have 11 fast break points, so we definitely have changed from last year. Here goes Julius with another 3. A Hartenstein on the inside being double teamed for a rebound. Utah got it. Here goes Conley pushing the ball up the court, trying to get. Wow, he traveled his ass off, but he went out of. That was crazy. The referee swallowed the whistle there, but Brunson gets the ball, gives it to RJ. Here goes RJ driving again. This should be a bucket. What the hell is going on here? And then look, he gets the foul and can't finish. I mean, it's almost as if I'm picking on the dude, right? Am I picking on him? No, I'm not. I mean, that's 2 shots in a row just now. And look at this. Look at this play here. What is going on? Kelly Olynyk is not Akeem Olajuwon. He's not Dikembe Mutombo. Score the basketball, man. 20-point a game scorers will do what they do. 20 point a game scorers do what they do. Like I said, is RJ the potential? No. So I mean, even me, I can't even get all that upset at the kid because he's not even supposed to be in that position. So, temper your expectations, right? But at the same time, people say, "Oh man, he needs more shots. Oh, they need to. Julius Randle need to pass on the ball. Oh, they need to do this. They need to run more plays for him." Man, he's getting the right amount of attempts. He's getting his share of attempts, and he's literally blowing them every single night, man. So anyway, I already did a whole podcast on the kid, and for some reason, I don't know why that the Knicks scoreboard won't pop up. I don't get it. So we might have to do a slight refresh. There might be like something going on here. Something with the. Something going on here. Yeah, something's going on with Yahoo. It's not working either. So I got to go back to trusty Google as Cam Reddish shoots an off balance 3-point shot. Man, Cam Reddish shoots in such a way that as long as he has a beeline to the back, if he has an arc on the shot, that shot might go in. Yeah, so there's something going on with Yahoo here. So anyway, I might have to just go straight to Google here with that because I don't know what's going on here with that. Might just have to go straight to Google scoreboard, NBA scoreboard. Here goes Brunson posting up. Clarkson kicks it out to RJ. Wide open 3-point shot. Nobody on him. Look at that. He's all alone and he blows another open 3-point shot. You know that's 3 shots there by RJ. Wide open 3-point shot, which he should be able to knock that down. That's 3. He blew 2 easy layups, so that's 5. That's 7. So that's 7 points that RJ left on the board. We should be up 70-64. Here goes RJ again, going one-on-one against Kelly Olynyk. Drives, that should have been barbecue chicken. He kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson now has to shoot a step-in 3-point shot contested. You know, it is what it is. Clarkson drives, kicks it out, got stolen by. Wow, did RJ get blocked at the rim? Yeah, RJ got blocked at the rim. But you see how the ball keeps coming back to RJ. RJ was able to get the fast break layup there, but he did get blocked, so you can't blame him for that. But a lot of the times these points that he gets are off like broken plays like this, where he just happens to be the recipient of the play at the end of a broken play. You know, so let's get the scoreboard up here so people won't keep asking, "What's the score?" Because not for nothing. I appreciate it. People actually tune in just so they could hear what's going on with the game. Because they're at work and stuff like that. People have actually hit me up and said, "Yo, I'll be at work," so this channel helps out a lot with just trying to find out what the hell's going on. That I'm not watching. At least I have somebody that's telling me what's going on. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the love from people that actually tune in and stuff. I do pods by myself. You know, I wouldn't mind how people come on with me. You know, can't beg though. There goes Clarkson, left hand slide, back to my man number 23. Conley drives back out, kicks it to Clarkson, pulls up 3-point shot. He misses it. He goes Brunson dribbling. Looking for RJ, sees RJ, but he gives it to Julius. Good pass there. Julius finishes nice and strong at the rim. So there goes on Brunson. He saw RJ. He could have gave it to RJ, but the better option is to give it to Julius, who's in his bread basket there, driving to the basket, finishing strong. Clarkson kicks it out to 3, number 5 for 3 in the corner. He misses it. He goes Brunson, pushes it out to Julius. They got Julius and RJ. Julius, where is he doing? That's another thing too. Listen, Julius Randle's not off the hook. Does that mean Julius Randle can't finish either? Julius Randle has no moves to the basket. So here we go. A turnover, unprovoked turnover created by Julius Randle's inability to ball handle and create his own shot, ends up being a fast break 3-pointer. Brunson to RJ, back to Brunson. Now we looking. Here goes Julius setting a pick. Brunson goes around, looking for Julius, gives it to him. So they called travel. Wow. So let's get this box score here on my phone here so I can read off what's going on here. Marketing. Marketing is their go-to guy this year. Right now, he only has 5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. He's been active in the game, but hasn't really been able to score. Kelly Olynyk, out of all people, has got 18 points right now. That's the guy that I wanted on the Knicks. When me and State used to have those arguments, oh, if Mitch is not going to be the starting center, who is? And I said, Kelly Olynyk. He's like, man, get the fuck out of here. I mean, Kelly Olynyk is still could play. 18 points and 8 rebounds right now. He goes Brunson on the inside, gives it to RJ. RJ blows another layup. Am I bugging? RJ blew another easy layup. Yo, listen. Shout out to Holcomb. Shout out to Almighty Finesse is always here. Waldron, Holcomb, I'm Jarrell. Peace on Jarrell. Yo, how many layups is RJ Barrett gonna blow in his life? You know? How many layups, uncontested, unprovoked misses is RJ gonna have, man? For those that want to know, I'm eating. I gotta show it to you. I'm eating veggie nuggets. There you go. Those are actually fake chicken nuggets. There. Can't call them fake chicken nuggets. They're veggie nuggets. Because I've never seen a real nugget. Only nuggets I've seen is in my toilet. No such thing as a natural nugget. Unless I'm spitting bars or dropping science or something like that. The point of my conversation with RJ is not that he got to go. It's just that people need to open up their eyes and see RJ for what he is. He's not going to be that guy you think he's going to be. You know what I'm saying? He's a glue guy. He's a Luau Deng, but that's disrespect to Luau Deng at this point. Hartenstein in the corner for 3. He misses it. Knicks only down 2. So, I mean, this is a good game. 2 equally matched teams here. Number 5 pulls up, misses it. Hartenstein gets the rebound, pushes up to Brunson. Brunson is looking. He's looking nice dribbling here. It's very physical, man. He's going at Conley. Goes into the inside. He probably should have pulled up, but he saw Cam Reddish open. Cam Reddish gets all the way to the paint for Hartenstein standing there in his patented spot and finally misses one of those. He hasn't missed one of those in a long time. It's floaters in the paint. Clarkson driving on the inside. Kick it back out to Conley. Conley pulls up for 3. He misses it. RJ with the rebound. RJ might actually be a power forward in today's NBA. Here goes RJ dribbling the ball up the court. Going against Conley. Now he's posting up Conley. This should be barbecue chicken. Right now, spin move. Conley just stopped him. Conley literally just stopped him. Like it's so easy. A little point guard. There's a lot of people are mad at me for dissing Hanley. As far as a trainer and stuff like that. But that's the main guy that we're talking about. This training RJ in the summer. That's the one that we keep seeing video for. So he's the one that's been training him this whole time. How come RJ can't make a layup, bro? I've seen him make millions of layups in his career. How come now in year 4 this guy is blowing wide open layups, man? It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Don issue. I don't know, man. It's very frustrating, guys. 68-70. Good game. I can't call a game now without talking about RJ because it's not like I'm picking on him. I'm only calling what I see was happening. A lot of people that they like to call the game about stuff that's not happening. I'm just, all I'm saying is that's why I like to do these watch-alongs because when I get into arguments with people, man, I said, listen, all you gotta do is just watch my podcast, bro. If you want to know what my reaction was what happened, yeah, but what happens when Julius Randle does that? Man, just go to the thing. I do watch-alongs. Go to that point, that play that you're looking for, find the spot where I was commenting on it, and you'll see my reaction. I'm reacting to everything. Yes, man. So these veggie nuggets are very good, man. I put some there's like a mango ginger sauce, man. That shit is delicious, bro. So anyway, I got this Die-Hard fitness challenge going on. I'm not doing a very good job keeping everything in chronological order for people to follow. So I guess if people are watching, they could start phase 1 now. I start every Monday. You can start when you want to, but every Monday I'm gonna put out something new for what I'm doing for the week. So phase 1 is already passed. I did 2 weeks of that. Right now I'm in phase 2. So yesterday was my full body work. Was everything that we did during the week. With the phase 1, I did it in 1 day. So I did that yesterday. That felt good. I really need to add more to it. Yesterday was rough because I'm at work now. So when I come home, I was trying to work out when I got home, and I got distracted by my kids and my wife and stuff like that. Today, I didn't get home until fucking damn near 8 o'clock. It was like almost 8 o'clock by the time I finally got in the crib and getting stuff together. The kids were sick. Me and my wife was dealing with some stuff too. Before I can get myself together, which is right before I came on the stream, it's like after 10 now, like 10:20. When I finally came on here. But at the same time, I still got in my second workout. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm doing kettlebell work, and I'm supposed to do basketball. I'm supposed to do basketball dribbling. But the temperature dropped today, man. It was freezing today, and it was raining too, man. So I couldn't even go outside to dribble. But before I go to bed, I will do some drills here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the ball so I could show you guys what I like to do. If I can't dribble in the house, what I like to do to keep the hands loose and stuff. Anyway, I guess maybe I'll take a break and go get the ball just so I can show you, or I just won't. Here goes Clarkson, top of the key, just pulls up right in front of RJ's face. Misses everything. He had to get it up because he had like point 0.9 seconds on the shot clock on Utah. That's why he threw that up. If he made that, I would have been crazy. Anyway, look at Jerry Sloan. 1,223 victories. I got it on the screen now from 1988 to 2011. And that's a lot of wins. Shout out to the Knicks too, man, because the Knicks had a long winning streak too with Patch. Only got 5 points, so now he has 7. So that might awaken the beast there. Here goes Brunson on the inside, misses a point blank layup. See, here we go. Every time the Knicks miss a layup, the other team almost always scores, man. Marketing takes a pick. He should have gave it back to Marketing. Marketing was ready. Here goes Conley, 3-point shot. Oh man, Brunson just got caught in the mix there. But they have Marketing wide open at the back. Usually, once a big man gets that done, ball go in the basket. You know, so that's what's up. 72 to 69. Knicks are down by 3, according to my math. Where Bev at? You're talking about Pat Beverly? Pat. He was marketing top of the key, being guarded by who? Number 24. Number 24 just picked up the rebound, kicks it back out to Marketing. Marketing spins. He's looking to drive. Quickly was right there. Quickly, you want to talk about his shooting woes. He's not in the 3 well early on this season, but that motherfucker is playing some really good defense. He's getting um, uh, to a lot of these plays where he shouldn't be. Hanging out in the trees and stuff. So I mean, he was doing his thing. Like he was doing the best that he can, man. The shot's not falling, but he's doing everything else needed to compete in out there. So heads should shorten the rotation. They probably should, man. Is healthy now? Why isn't he playing? Stuff like that. Here goes number 5, pump fake, pulls up again in the corner. He makes it. Who is number 5? Number 5, I think it's Malik Allen, right? What's his name? Malik Beasley, excuse me. He has 11 points. He has 3 for 5 from 3 today. So Malik Beasley is pretty good, man. He's a guy that I wanted, but remember he had that problem with domestic. Yeah, so I'm here. What happened just now? The haters. The haters happen, okay? I'm talking about RJ, talking bad about RJ, and the motherfuckers try to shut the stream down. You motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk bad about RJ, man. You got the RJ hives out there shutting streams down, fam. Shutting whole streams down. Motherfuckers. Like I said, 77 to 73. I was talking about Malik Beasley before I got off. Marketing just got an alley oop on a fast break. And it is what it is. Yeah, I know you guys are still here. Thank God for StreamYard. StreamYard is browser based. So the stream doesn't die for the anybody that wants to know that. So if I was using something else, the stream would have been dead. But now because of where things are with StreamYard, it's browser based. I can get kicked off and still make it back. So he goes another three. Beasley shoots another three. So I think he's like four for something right now. Beasley's 4 for 6. He goes Rose. He's gonna. Oh, I thought Rose was gonna pull up. Rose finds Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish pulls up for three. So Cam Reddish found his offense out of nowhere. So that's what's up. Cam Reddish found his offense. So right now Cam Reddish got 13 points. So that's great. Barrett, his offense, he's lost his offense, right? But anyway, if we got Cam Reddish, Randall, RJ, and Brunson all scoring double figures, then we should be fine. Then we'll be a team that makes more sense. It will be more closer to what everyone was saying, that we need to be more like the Detroit team, where there's not one star. It's just like basically five guys passing the ball around, trying to find an open man. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson being that Ben Wallace figure, while you got four other guys that basically do that. Like say like Cam Reddish for us is like Tayshaun Prince, right? But he's a little bit he should be a little bit more than Tayshaun Prince. We got Julius Randle, who's Rasheed Wallace. We got RJ. RJ could be Rip Hamilton, and then we got Brunson is my man Chauncey Billups. So I mean, there's a lot of parallels to that team. So I mean, it really happens if Cam Reddish can freaking get his scoring up. So anyway, he's scoring now. He's 5 for 10. I like the shot distribution today. Brunson has 15 shots on the ball, as he should in a game like this where the offense doesn't seem like it's going. Brunson has to call his own number a lot. Also, too, we're getting a lot of shots like deep in the shot clock. So Brunson is getting a lot of those shots too. So anyway, like I said, 10 shots for Reddish, 11 shots for Randall, 11 shots for Barrett, 15 shots for Brunson. That's about right. Hardenstein only got 3 shots on the ball, but I mean his job is not to be as big, not to be a scorer. His job is to be active, be a threat. To be a threat out down there. If it was Mitchell Robinson, like I said, he's just really there just to rebound, be a dunk threat, that type of thing. But as long as the other 4 guys are scoring consistently, then that's something that we can build on. The major thing where RJ is getting like 18 shots a game, 16 shots a game, that should not be. Pass the ball. Cam Reddish needs to wake up. Quite a few players, man. Like it's not fair to keep harping on RJ because he's not that good. That's something that I think a lot of people accept now. But in order for us not to talk about RJ, that ball needs to be moved, and then Cam Reddish has to be that guy to score. Shout out to Quickly. Quickly can't score right now. Sims is playing good basketball for us. Toppin, he's hot and cold. The next person to contribute has got to be Grimes. So we got to find minutes for Grimes. Probably Derrick Rose got to get up out of here. Derrick Rose has probably got to be the guy we drop, and then we'll move Grimes into that spot. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Quickly at this point needs to be the backup point guard slash shooting guard for us off the bench, with Grimes helping out in that respect. So I mean that should be the evolution of the thing. And then same thing, Obi Toppin and Quentin Grimes, their shots need to go up. Quickly shots need to go up. These guys need to start looking at the basket, be more aggressive. So our depth, that was the big thing for the summer. Because I didn't really get to talk about this during the halftime report, but as far as depth and stuff like that, then that is still the Knicks bread and butter, the depth that we have. Because like I said, 4 guys that all have double figures in shots right now in the third quarter, that's good for us. But like I said, we need Quickly more involved, we need Obi more involved, and we also need Quentin Grimes to finally catch up and get into speed too. Because between those 8 players, we should be good. Add the next player, which will be Hartenstein, especially when Mitch Robinson comes back. Hartenstein will come off the bench. Mitch Robinson will be the starter. Now you're talking about 8 guys that constantly move the ball, trust each other, believe in each other. Nobody's selfish. Wow, that over the top again. Number 24. Who is number 24 for Utah? I gotta get these names right. Number 24 for Utah. That's Kessler. Kessler's pretty good. I forgot what team Kessler came from. Let me see what Kessler. I'm here talking like crazy, man. I can see the chat going a little bit. Hopefully I didn't get offline. But Kessler, I forgot what college Kessler came from. I'm thinking he might have came from Michigan. Did he come from Michigan? Oh shit, I got a fucking super chat. 17.99, man. What are we selling? Freaking gift cards and shit. Bench RJ, give the ball to Cam, package Mitchell Randall, Fournier, open minutes for Obi Grimes. I'm with you. I'm with you. Definitely. Something needs to be changed, I think, because I mean, like I just painted a picture that we need to be like a team that we basically pass the ball to 8 guys, and all 8 guys got the same green light. You just got to find the open man. If you don't want to play that way, then this is the option. We need to package some of these guys together to get somebody, but it's not really package guys just to open minutes for 2 guys. We need to package guys to get a guy, to get a better guy. I don't know who's available, you know, but every year somebody becomes available, man. So shout out to Ara Rawad. I appreciate you from coming here. That's a gnarly YouTube avatar there. But I'm into packaging somebody to get that bigger player. If it's Julius Randle, I don't want to trade Julius Randle for draft picks or that type of thing. If we package in Julius Randle and or Randle and Fournier, then I expect to get back a good player. Because just for a simple fact, I think Mitch makes 17 million, whatever he makes. Randall makes what, about 30 million or so. So you're talking about $47 million that's gone. So if you're gonna trade those guys for that much salary, then we got to get somebody back. So there's plenty of players in the league that make around 40 something, they make around 30 something. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. He probably should have made that trade for Donovan Mitchell, man, but that's no here nor there. That's going to be a topic of conversation every single day, probably for the rest of our lives going forward. It's like the critical point in Knicks history where we probably should have made that deal. But that's the deal that we need to work. We need to look at now, because I think right now it's crystal clear what these guys are capable of. It's crystal clear where the trajectory of our team as well. Also, like I said, depth. That's our team. Our team is depth. So if we can play unselfish basketball, move the ball, find the open man, and don't worry about getting your shots. Just find the open man and knock down the shots that you get. Here goes RJ on the drive. RJ, number 5 guess got his hand on the ball, and RJ can't do anything. Yeah, I mean RJ, like literally right now, RJ is playing so bad that listen, my man's talking about bench RJ. The first thing that he said, yeah, I mean you can't argue it. For somebody to come in, no man, you got to give RJ time. You guys are always jumping to conclusions and this, that, and the other. Listen, man, for you not to say bench RJ is saying something else about you. Because RJ again, another nice shot to the basket, nice little move. He was able to get the shot that he wanted, left-handed layup at the rim, and he's not able to finish it. I don't care if the guys are guarding him. He's getting shots that he should be able to make as an NBA player. So I mean, RJ's playing so bad that he needs to be benched. One guy that's been playing really well is Obi. So I mentioned on other people's pods. I think I said it on Guard Up Knicks. I said it on Steph's show. I said it on on Nothing But Knicks. That maybe Obi needs to start. Maybe, but not at power forward. Not for Julius Randle. Maybe Julius Randle needs to stay where he is. But Obi Toppin might need to be the small forward. Obi Toppin's not a power forward, man. So put Obi Toppin at the starting small forward. Bench RJ, keep Cam Reddish, out there with Brunson, because certain things are working. But right now, RJ Barrett needs to take that pressure off him. Come off the bench, calm your ass down. Come off the bench, calm your ass down a little bit. Maybe he'll find his confidence off the bench, and if that works, then keep him there. Keep RJ Barrett on the bench. We already paid him. It's not going to mess up his career. We already paid him. So we made that commitment to him. So if we want to bench RJ, then we should, if it's for the betterment of the team. Because like I said, it would be nice to get some of these guys shot attempts off the bench to be a little bit higher. So if RJ Barrett could be that guy coming off the bench to get those shot attempts up, then good for him. Anything is worth talking about, because nothing is working. Yeah, man. Shout out to Holcomb. Yeah, man. The RJ haters shut down the stream. But yeah, not for nothing. Every day, every night at the same time, the stream gets shut down. A lot of times you guys don't really notice it, but I'm looking at it. I can see the stream got shut down on my end, but then it pops back up. And then when I play the replay, you don't really notice it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the the miracles of modern science and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got you. You want Sexton on his team? Shout out to State. I keep mentioning State because me and State did a lot of pods the last since 2018. Me and State has done like hundreds of pods together. So we're always going to be connected. But me and State were talking about getting Sexton here for years already. So right now Sexton is coming off the bench for Utah. That's crazy. So that shows you how good Danny Ainge is as a GM. But that's the thing. Like they had Donovan Mitchell, they could have stayed with Donovan Mitchell. You know how many like if Utah was the Knicks, right? And they were in New York and all that was happening, and they were talking about trading Donovan Mitchell and stuff like that. And we got the trade that we got for Donovan Mitchell. Knicks fans would have been like all crying bloody murder. But look at the outcome now. This team is 10-5. They're playing really well. So if that was the Knicks, the fan base would have went crazy. But now at 10-5, now they would have been talking about, oh wow, look how great. So I mean, it is both ways, man. You know yourself, you know how Knicks fans are, because look at what's happening now with the Knicks. You know, shout out to Jarrell. The difference with that Detroit team is that Ben Wallace was a Hall of Fame level defender. Yeah. he plays like George Wallace. He kind of looks and sounds like George Wallace too sometimes. Yeah, man. For those who don't know who George Wallace is, look him up. Google it. But that's the issue. That's another thing too. People say, "Oh, Mitchell's here. He's playing defense." Yo, Mitchell's not the one that's allowing teams to shoot all those 3-point shots. Like we're not losing games because teams are laying the ball up on us. We're winning every night and points in the paint. So that's not the issue. People are not dominating the paint with us. They're shooting record number 3-point shots on us. Mitchell Robinson's not going to stop that. Yeah, but Mitchell Robinson guards all 5 positions. You dumb motherfucker. You don't know basketball. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, whatever. Yes, you do, John Infante. You're watching it right now. You're watching the guy watching the game right now. Come on, John Infante. You know what's up. You know you're watching the game. You know you got an illegal stream somewhere watching it just like everybody else. Salute to Shaw. Shaw in the building. Shaw Powers. Knicks are still down by 4. As I'm talking, nothing has really changed. It's kind of just Knicks are just going back and forth and stuff. Right now, full head of steam quickly, dribbling the ball up the court. He had a full head of steam. Already had the guy beat, stopped for no reason. And then he said, oh, might as well just keep going. Then he just laid up. He should have just laid up to begin with. Quickly, I think quickly is like almost like artificial intelligence. His mind is going way faster than everything else, It reminds me of Dash from The Incredibles. With a family gotta be, no, slow down, no, win, but slow down. He goes rolls, dribbling up the court. I'm surprised he didn't pull up. That's his favorite move there, the dribble, and come and just pull up. He goes rolls right at the rim, and he misses a layup. He goes Sims is a beast down there, able to get the ball to our small forward, Obi Toppin, with another 3-point shot. Obi Toppin is so skinny, man. But like I said, he's our best 3-point shooter right now. So I would swap him for RJ right now, y'all. Good move there by number 0. That's the other guy from Utah. Yeah, look at that, man. The Utah Jazz got a lot of talented players on the team. That's Horton, right? Horton Tucker, Taylor Horton Tucker. So that's another good player that they have there. The Knicks could use a lot of those guys that they have in excess over there in Utah. So there goes Horton Tucker at the free throw line. If Horton Tucker was on the Knicks, man, he would be our starting shooting guard. He hasn't really been playing all that well for Utah though this year. Look at Jericho Simmons, man. He's a specimen. Tonight, Jericho Simmons has been playing really well. 11 points, 13 rebounds against these Utah Jazz team. So, that's another argument. I've been saying that Jericho Simmons is ready to be the backup center. Why not? Hartenstein was one of the guys that I wanted to replace Mitch. We ended up getting Hartenstein, but then we still re-signed Mitch. Why? If we got Sims. Now, look, Mitch is hurt. Now, Hartenstein is a starter. And Sims is playing well off the bench. Quickly, finally got a 3-point shot, man. Nice, off the dribble. Yeah, he's excited. You can see that because he hasn't done that in a while, man. Horton Tucker playing point guard now, being guarded by Brunson. I mean, Olenek traveled just now. He took 2 shots before he even started to 2 dribbles. 2 steps before he even dribbled there. Horton took a step back 3-point shot. No good. Number 16 with the offensive rebound. Wow. Carlin Sexton all the way at the rim. He blows it. Hartenstein with the rebound gives it to Brunson. Brunson pushing. Gives it to Quickly. Quickly was going to give it to Obi, but they went to Obi, and he knocks down a 3. So that's what's up. Sorry for your ears. But Quickly with back-to-back 3s, man. First time in a while. So the Knicks are up 94 to 89, guys, with the Utah Jazz calling a timeout. So good basketball, nice back and forth play here. Utah was up for a little while, but the Knicks never gave up. So now the Knicks went on a nice little run. So now the Knicks are up. So like I said, with all the talk that we're having this game, it's been a good back and forth, man. Yeah, peace, guys. Peace to Shaw. Yeah, Arbels, it is what it is. Sexton shouldn't even be coming off the bench. Yeah, it's true, man. But I mean, Conley is the veteran. He's the point guard. And then they upgraded Clarkson as to be the starter at shooting guard. So check that out. Let's do that. Because I didn't get a chance to break down the rosters because the game has started back up. So I mean, Conley is a starting point guard. He's still a good point guard. He's still a guy that orchestrates the offense. So he's got to start. Clarkson, he was upgraded from being a six man of the year to being a starter, as he should. He's a go-to guy. He has a lot of go-to moves as a shooting guard. So he's pretty good. So him starting is fine. But look at their guards coming off the bench. You're talking about Michael Beasley, who can easily be our starting shooting guard this year. He has 14 points tonight. You know, Sexton, they got him listed as a shooting guard, but he's a point guard. So he's coming off the bench. Then you got Horton Tucker, so he's good as well. So they have quite a few good players they could start. Like I said, Horton Tucker will probably start for us, yo. Horton Tucker will probably start for us. Michael Beasley will absolutely start for us. Clarkson could start for us. And if we had Colin Sexton, he would be starting for us too next to Brunson. So I mean, Utah Jazz has a lot of talent at guard. What they're lacking right now, they're using Olenek as a starting center. They got Vanderlei as the power forward, small forward. Markkinen is playing really well. But outside of that, they got Kessler. And they don't have anybody else really a small forward or anything like that to help out. So if anything, they probably could get rid of like a Horton Tucker or a Beasley. More than likely Horton Tucker, or something just to get more help in the front court and stuff. So I mean, with Utah, would you trade Utah? Would you trade like RJ for I don't know, RJ for Beasley? Or would you trade RJ for Horton Tucker? Or maybe a package consisting of some of those guys? Hell yeah, you would do that. you know? Hell yeah, you would do that. Let me just stop you right there. Hell yeah, you would do it. So we got Beasley and Quickly. I mean Brunson and Quickly in the backcourt together right now. A lot of people want to see those guys start together. So this is interesting. I want to see who's out there right now. Like I said, Brunson and Quickly are out there. We got Brunson guarding Conley. Conley bringing the ball up the court. Looking. Gives it number 16 over to Olenek. Back to Conley. Takes a pick from number 8. Gives it over to Clarkson for a three-point shot. No, he misses it. So we got Hartenstein. We got RJ. We got Quickly. And we got Obi. So in this situation, I got RJ as the power forward. So they go RJ there, right, standing in the paint. Instead of looking to score, he's looking to give Hartenstein the ball because he can't score. So he has to like shove the ball, up Hartenstein's ass in order to get some offense going in because RJ's just done. RJ's confidence is completely shot right now. So we're gonna have to figure this out going forward. So they're gonna give RJ foul shots. He wasn't even fouled. But whatever, I'll take it. So this is like the first time I've ever seen RJ this frustrated in games. Like up until last year, like you don't really see RJ show his frustration. This year, look at his face. He looks completely frustrated. He looks like somebody punched him in the mouth. It looks like his mouth is bleeding. But like you were talking about frustrating. I mean, that guy can't see the ball going in the bucket. He just missed the free throw. All right, let's get some play-by-play. Conley being guarded by Brunson. Gives it over to Vanderlei. Vanderlei's looking, trying to get the ball to Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles over into space. He's got RG on his hip. Nice interior pass to Vanderlei. Now they're showing off. Gives it to Olenek. Olenek gets fouled there. Good defense by the Knicks. Quickly pushing. Hartenstein wide open. And quickly is just blind. Quickly had Hartenstein at the rim, and he had Obi trailing just now. He's blind out of both eyes. He has no peripheral vision. Here goes RJ, wide open three-point shot, misses another one. But yet still RJ keeps shooting. Hartenstein with a nice tip. So I mean, what is RJ's shot thing today? RJ is 4 for 15. Just one of those nights. Just everything he throws up is garbage. Even from the free throw line, man. From the free throw line, RJ is is 7 for 12 from the free throw line. So I mean, RJ can't buy a bucket today, man. He could afford it because I mean he's like literally the highest paid Nick at the moment, second highest paid Nick. Here goes Obi, gives it to Brunson. Brunson dribbling, spin, moving the paint, looking for Obi, but he decided to call his own number. Shot the left hand layup in the lane. 99 to 89. Knicks are up by 10, which is surprising. Here goes Conley, top of the key. Takes a pick from Olenek. He's looking all the way inside to the paint. Spins, kicks it back out to number 16. 16 back to Olenek. Olenek spin, fade in lane. He knocks it down. Same typical NBA shot. You know, Julius Randle gets the same shot. RJ gets the same shot. You know, it's about making them when you get them. Brunson is going to get called for a half-court violation one day. He takes so long to get across the timeline. Brunson, top of the key, takes a pick from Obi. He doesn't throw the alley if he should have. Kicks it back into RJ. Now here goes RJ with his Drew Hanlon moves and blows yet another shot. What is going to stop RJ from shooting, yo? I'm so like the Knicks are up by 10. How? He goes Obi Toppin with a nice rebound all alone, acting like he jumped in the crowd, but he was standing by himself. He got the rebound. Brings the ball up the court. Gets it to Brunson. Brunson on the left-hand side being guarded by Clarkson. Clarkson gets it back to Obi. Give and go to Brunson. Drive the lane. Nice in between through the legs shot there. Goes back down the lane. Driving hard. Tries to get to RJ. RJ finally makes the shot. Lord have mercy. Yeah, at this point, man, like RJ is 5 for 17. You know, at this point, this guy should have like 30 points by now. So anyway, Clarkson is driving on Obi there. Got him on his hip. Kicks it into Vanderlei. But Vanderlei gets fouled by Quickly. He had to foul him. So good foul by Quickly. What a nice little shot to the hip there. So anyway, golly, man, how many shots has RJ missed today? So look, he's wide open for the layup. So he was able to make that one. Lord have mercy. Gotta wet the palate. Yeah, Almighty Finesse is here. Mitchell Roberts, Defensive Player of the Year. You remember how many times he said that? Yeah, my goal is to be the fastest center in the NBA. You know, I'm trying to get my time under 6 minutes on the treadmill. You motherfucker. Motherfucker is injured. John Infante, what's up, man? I'm serious about that. Take a poll and find out how many people watched them this year. I look up at the score at ESPN the next day. Yeah, I get it, man. When the Knicks are not playing good, they're not fun to watch. You know, it's not. I'm not joking on you and stuff. But you know, we can't help but look. You know, if we're not gonna watch the game, we gotta watch the highlights. You know, or box score watchers and stuff like that. You're gonna watch some kind of way. You know. But when the Knicks are not playing good, it's not easy to do these watch alongs and stuff. Like if I wasn't doing the watch alongs where I know I committed to doing the watch alongs, I probably wouldn't even watch the game. After a day like I had today, I should be going to sleep. But I'm up watching the Knicks game, talking to myself on the internet with people, you know, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I have a sickness. I have a sickness that's Knicks basketball, and this also is my outlet. Not for nothing, man. If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be killing everybody in my neighborhood or something like that. You know, if I wasn't doing watch alongs with you guys, I'd probably be like the next big serial killer or something. When I say cereal, I mean, you know, Post. General Mills, Post cereal, you know. Yeah, Horton Tucker is solid, man. You know, like I said, Horton Tucker would be our starting shooting guard if he was on the team right now. You know, Malik Beasley absolutely would be our starting shooting guard if he was on the team. You know, Clarkson would be our starting shooting guard if he was on the team. You know, Sexton would be our starting shooting guard if he was on the team. You know, that goes without saying. Utah has some really good, talented shooting guards. It's kind of hard to get shots for everybody now. I tell you that. You know, with that talent there. So I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone here. I'm gonna ignore them. Oh, let me see. Yep, I'm going to ignore them. Wait, what are you talking about, John Fonte? Are you getting spicy? You getting spicy? Wake up, just like the management needs to wake up. They losing their fan base. Hey, listen, it's impossible to lose the Knicks fan base, though, John. Mr. Infante, it's impossible. As much as we've been through as a franchise, you know, so many different eras. Like this is not the only era. That's the thing that's crazy about it. You know, somebody like me, I've been around for a while. You know, shout out to you know, Iron Drill. He's been around for a while. A lot of these guys, we've been Knicks fans for years and years. So I go back to freaking Bernard King of all people I was like a little baby when I remember or recall. Patrick Ewing, I was like, what, 6 when Patrick Ewing was drafted. Now we're talking about 1989 when we got Mark Jackson and Rod Strickland and Bomb Squad and stuff like that. Now we're talking about I'm 10 years old, so this is the memories I have of the Knicks early on. Then from about 1989 when we got rid of Rod Strickland and stuff, I became a beast as a child, just understanding how trades and stuff are being made. So now you're talking about that. Now fast forward from that era, add 30 years to that. God damn. Do you know how much errors, how much talent, how much different scenarios, even the same scenario that's happening now has happened to us at one point in our career. Good bump by Olenek for a fade, but he gets it a little short there. But that was a good move. Knicks is still up 105 to 93. So this is good. Yo, we're in the fourth quarter. I didn't even realize that. We're in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 52 seconds in the fourth quarter. And we're about to get like a decent win here against Utah if we can hold it down. Wow, Brunson with a nice little turnaround on the left-hand side. It's gonna be on the right-hand side. Fadeaway jump shot. So he got it going tonight. What does Brunson have? Brunson got 21, 3 and 7. So I mean, night in and night out, he shows up. I think Brunson might have had 2 bad games all year. 2 legit bad games all year. Outside of that, he's been very, very good. You know, good bump, so strong, man. And that pivot that he has, man, he's able to stop on a dime. He's got to have like shins of steel, man. RJ on the inside fighting for rebounds. They're marketing wide open for 3. Bang, man, fighting for the rebound. Julius Randle gives up, and then Hartenstein had to pick up marketing, and then marketing shoots that 3. Randle doesn't want to chase marketing around. So we'll take that. 107 to 96. So Utah has to make stops. Haven't been able to make stops. Brunson has been doing a good job calling his own number when he needs to. Right now, it goes without saying that RJ is not in the game right now. Wow, Brunson just knocks Conley to the ground. Good acting job. But these young guys now, Brunson's guilty of it, of whacking guys, turning it and just throwing up the elbow and stuff. Back in the 90s and Jordan era, if you threw an arm like that, they would call a foul. Like that, look at that. That's a blatant foul. But in today's NBA, that's okay. You're okay. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to bump a guy with your shoulder, chicken wing him. Back in the days, in the 90s, early 2000s, those chicken wings were outlawed. You weren't allowed to do chicken wings. Shout out to Utah Jazz, right? Shout out to John Stockton. John Stockton was the master of grabbing guys in the interior part of their leg to get space, because you're not allowed to throw the chicken wing. Now you're allowed to throw the chicken wing. Now they straight put the hand to your chest and push off. You're allowed to literally put your hand on somebody's chest and push off, man. You weren't allowed to do that back in the days. Guys like I said, John Stockton used to put his hand in the interior of your leg and push you off that way, or grab your shorts or push you by the hip. You're allowed to push guys off the hip. So you used to see that a lot back in the days. Not so much with the elbow, because they always call that. Shout out to Chris Webber. He used to always get called with the hooks. He'll make a spin and then he'll give a hook, and then they will always call an offensive foul on somebody like a Chris Webber. Barkley was guilty of that a lot. Sometimes Ewing would do that. Mason used to get called for that a lot. Oakley used to get called for that a lot. Those little hooking things when they're trying to make an offensive move. So that was illegal back in the days. Now that shit is all a part of the game, which is crazy. So every era when it comes to the refereeing, they always dictate how the players are gonna play. So it is what it is. Back in the days, it was a lot of sealing out. As soon as a guy made a move, they would drop the hand down to stop you from advancing. The offensive play I'm talking about, they would be dribbling, and then they would drop the hand down to stop you from advancing. So they don't do that anymore. Now it's all about, get the bump. Oh, big man, look at that. He's too little for me. Because now you're just throwing your momentum into me in your shoulder. And then after the shoulder, now I got to catch your elbow in the chest. Now I got to get a forearm to the neck and stuff like that. And then you're going to talk about, yeah, look what I did to you. Man, that's an offensive foul, you bitch. But that's the era that we're in now. We're in a different era. We're in an absolute different era. So anyway. Yeah, shout out to Rob Bracey. So you remember Trent Tucker, Rory Sparrow. Rory Sparrow talk about Darryl Walker. I used to love Darryl Walker. He couldn't shoot to save his ass, but he was a very good all-around rebounder, steals, assist guy, very good player. Bill Cartwright when he was in Nick. A couple guys, man. Bannister. Even a little bit further. What Kenny Walker? Kenny Walker was trash though. Gerald Wilkins was really good. You know, couple guys, man. There's quite a few players that the Knicks had that they were pretty good. But I mean, like I said, I always make this point. I think I make it almost every episode. In 1989, we had the Bomb Squad. 5 years later, we go to the NBA Finals, and not one person from the team, aside from Ewing and Oakley, was on that '94 team. 94 and '89, the only two players that were on the roster was Ewing and Oakley. And then shot up from '94 to '99. The only person that was on the roster from the '99 and from the '89, excuse me, from the '94 and the '89's teams was on Patrick Ewing. Everybody else is different. But now in this era, nobody wants to trade RJ. Nobody wants to trade Julius. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Oh, give it time. Give it time. Give it time. But the history for the Knicks doesn't say that. You know, history for the Knicks doesn't say that. I think Walter Bellamy, back in the days, we're talking about in the '60s now. He was supposed to be a big time scorer for us. The Knicks had quite a few big time scorers, but we decided to trade him. We ended up getting Dave DeBusschere here, from Detroit. So a lot of guys that we draft and stuff like that, they're not meant to be here at the end when we win that championship. They're all not meant to be here. Everybody's not going to make that trip. Not every draft pick that you make is going to always make it. And maybe they might make it, but they might not be right for us. So we might need to trade them for someone else to get somebody that works better for the team. You know, and you got to give to get, because I mean, Dave DeBusschere was a perennial all-star in Detroit. We made a trade for we traded some of our young guys to get him, and he was the last piece to the championship, Dave DeBusschere, for us. So we ended up getting two chips for him. There's quite a other few players too, man. The next championship, we won. I can't think of the guys' names at the moment, man. But it was another big time, double double guy, white guy from the era. Double double guy, big time scorer, big time rebounder. We made a trade for him. And then at the same time, we went and trade for Earl Monroe to get the second championship. Because Earl Monroe was not on the 69-70 championship team. He was on the second one, the 72-73 team. So I mean, a lot of guys that we draft, they're not meant to be here at the end. Here goes the Utah Jazz on a nice little run here. So it's 111 to 103. Thank God the Knicks got a good buffer, and thank God the Knicks are able to match these guys so far. But 2 minutes and 45 seconds is an eternity for a team to come back, man. So Brunson here, top of the key, being guarded by Olenek. Brunson's probably going to pull up. Yeah, step back, jump shot, three-point shot. He misses it. Here goes Conley pushing the ball up there. Wow, Curly Olenek able to get the outlet, but he misses the layup there. Able to get the shot and the foul there. So he's going to go to the free throw line. So I mean, this is an uphill battle. If they make both free throws, now you're talking about a 2-possession game. You're talking about 2 3-pointers, and Utah will be back in it. So RJ's back in the game. Mister can't make a layup. So I mean, right now is the good time for RJ to make a shot. He'll make a shot, and then only people going to talk about is the shots that RJ made at the end. He missed all the shots all game. Knicks are up, and if he scores now, people are going to be talking about how great he is. This is how it is, man. Yeah, so this is what you said a little bit earlier, Mr. Jarrell. We've been here a long time, and we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, man, we've been here for a minute. Yeah, isn't that scary, man? We're talking about 1985. We're talking about 1993, that type of thing. 1983. That's a long time from now, man. Talking about 30 years in between time, 1989 to now, or 1993 to now. It's crazy. Here goes Julius Randle. Too many dribbles. Gives it back to Brunson. Nice little fake there on the inside. Here goes RJ. Pass it up to Cam. He has to get it up there. Wow. Shot to nowhere. Shot clock violation. So here we go. Utah make both free throws, like I said. So now it's a 2-possession game. 105 to 111. 2 minutes left in this game. Good pass by RJ. But I think Cam Reddish might have almost been out of bounds. But good defensive play by Markin in there. But I mean, nothing Cam could do. He had to get the shot up. So here goes Conley dribbling and looking. Wow, he almost got Olenek on a cut there. Wow, there goes number 5, pulls up. No good. Olenek gets the ball. He gets it smacked out of his hand there. They didn't get the foul call. Here goes Cam Reddish. Oh, Cam Reddish gets fouled there. Okay, no harm, no foul. He wasn't going for the head. He just hit the ball and he fell out of bounds. All good. Good foul by Conley. So it's 111 to 105. So Utah Jazz is messing up their opportunities, man. If he made that 3-point shot, that's exactly what they needed. Good outlet pass there. Good fight for the rebound by Julius. Good foul by Conley. It's not a malicious foul. So I mean, hopefully the refs aren't slowing the game down by reviewing that. So it looks like they're not. Two common shots here. So I mean, Cam Reddish is shooting 2 free throws. It's 111 to 105. That makes it now a 3 possession game. 3 possessions. I mean that if the Knicks are up by 6. That means that's 2 3-pointers. So in order for to make those 3 pointers, you need 2 possessions. So that's what I mean by that. 3 possessions because the Knicks are now up by I'm not good at math, 8. So now we're talking about seven, but 3 possessions now. Because if Utah scores 3 3-pointers, then they'll be up. Wow, Olenek just launches a shot with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Wow, Cam Reddish with the rebound. That was a terrible shot by Olenek. He had 8 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know what he was thinking there. That was incredible. So I mean, I guess Utah is trying to do the Knicks a solid. They're giving us a win tonight because I mean they're 10-5, so they can be 10-6. They'll be fine with that. So they say, you know what? Let's give the Knicks a win. They need it. All right. So the Knicks are going to be up. The Knicks are they're looking like they might win 7-7. So there's a good road win here. But like I said, Olenek pulling up for 3 there, man. Is this game? Did he just throw the game? I feel like he threw the game here. Now, if Brunson makes his free throws, then the game is basically over. Because now you're talking about what, like a 4 possession game? So he makes the first one. If he makes the second one, the Knicks will be up by 10 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. So you're talking about 3-6-9. That's 3 possessions, and then another possession. So it'll be a 4 possession game right now, if he makes this shot. If he makes this shot, we're talking about a 4 possession game. So Brunson's shot is up. There you go. 4 possession game, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. So the game is probably over now. So Utah needs to cheat. They need to they need to move, man. They need to get some shots up. Here goes Michael Beasley there. He fakes a 3-point shot. So what are they calling here? They're calling an entanglement there. So that's what we didn't need. We didn't need the time to be stopped. RJ gets into a bullshit foul on the floor there with Olenek. So are they in a penalty? Yes, they both are in a penalty. So it looks like the Olenek is going to get some free throws here. So here goes RJ arguing with the referee. Man, get the fuck out of here. Here goes Shaggy. I mean, Olenek shooting free throws. He's got to make them. That goes without saying. He misses the first one. All right, so that's it, man. So the Knicks should be able to win this game here. Unless some Reggie Miller pulls up. Reggie Miller's not out there. Since Reggie Miller's not there, the Knicks are going to get a good win here on the road to start the road trip, basically. We're going to ignore the last game that we played, and we're going to pretend this is the first game of the road trip, right? And then we're going to say that the Knicks are doing really good. Start the road trip on a good foot. So what was in that meal? I guess that meal that Julius invited everybody out to dinner. Here goes Julius fooling around. Top of the key, Brunson. Utah's playing around here. Now Nick's going to get a nice clean shot. Now watch RJ save the day. Oh, he misses it. So if RJ made that, all the RJ stands will be like, oh, see, look at RJ. I love him. I love him. Psh, open 3-point shot. Look at that. Aha. What happened to him? All the people, Fournier people, they can't complain about Fournier because Tom Thibodeau stopped playing Fournier. Good dunk there by Clarkston. Knicks gave it up. So we got 115 to 108. Knicks still got it in the bag, man. And they can't turn the ball over. Bad possession, a couple of bad possessions by the Knicks. Alley-oop to Cam Reddish. I mean, so this game is in the bag, man. So, I mean, congratulations, Let me see if I can find it. I can never find it. Is it this one?
Okay.
Nope. Is it this one? Nope. There you go. Maybe I should label them, right? The Knicks actually won the game today. 28 seconds left in this game. Is it official on the Google clock here? Is it official yet? Not yet. We're still at the 26 seconds according to them. I'm at 27 seconds right now. Oh my God. Somebody get him. Did anybody get him? 69 megas back. 69 megas back. Block another one. Now how many of those I blocked? All right, so good. Somebody blocked them for me. Thank you, God, man. 69 mega comes every night with that stuff. I hope you guys are not clicking those links. If you click those links in 2022, there's something wrong with you. You deserve to get your freaking your identity stolen if you're clicking those links, man. Come on now. 118 to 111. Yep. As both free throws are made there. You got 118 to 111. Not for nothing, it's still close. If they hit a three-point shot, here goes Conley for three. He misses it. Kicks it back out. Here goes Olenek back to Conley. Conley gets another wide open three-point shot. He misses it. So if he made one of those, man, then it can make a sweat. But right now, missed two shots, man. A lot of times he's eating up the clock. He goes RG dribbling the ball up the court. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 118 to 111. The Knicks win. Man, you got to say, man, listen, regardless of how bad you talk about the Knicks, how bad you talk about RJ, how bad you talk about Randall, how bad people talk about Fournier and stuff like that. When we win games, man, it feels good. Regardless of what you say. Regardless of how bad you talk about certain players, when we win, it feels good. So really quick before we get up out of here, we got 18 points for RJ Barrett. Terrible night shooting the ball, 5 for 18, 0 for 5 from 3, just 8 for 14. A complete trash bag. RJ Barrett. Listen, if he made a better percentage from his free throws, let's say maybe add 2 free throws to it. Let's say he missed 4. Okay, add 2 free throws to that, so that's 2 points. Add maybe 2 3-pointers to the mix. Now we're talking about 6, so that's 8 points left on the board. So I mean, add maybe two layups that he blew. Now we're talking about 4 points to 8. So now we're talking about 12 points. RJ Barrett had 18. RJ Barrett should have had 30. Right? And just not being so harsh on him. He literally missed 2 layups that we saw, right? He missed 2 point blank layups. He actually missed more, but he missed 2 point blank layups. He missed 2 point blank 3-point shots they probably should have made. Like I said, that's 6, that's 10. And then the free throws. Give him 2 free throws. That's literally 12 points that RJ left on the board. Just spitting, just leaving it in the dust. You know what I'm saying? He would have had 30 points tonight. And then the game would have just been blown out of proportion. We would have smacked these guys. Brunson at 25, 10 for 20. As a point guard, the volume shooting, the Knicks couldn't score a lot, so he's the go-to scorer right now, so he should take the shots. He's actually our best creator. Cam Reddish is finally woken up, man. Hopefully this is consistent. He doesn't have to keep getting 19, but at least 12 to 15 a night for Cam Reddish is fantastic for us. RJ, less shots, 5 for 11, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. That's fantastic. 15 to 18 points per game, 6 to 10 rebounds per night is fine. Hartenstein as a starting center, 2 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. If Mitchell Robinson was playing, he would have had the same numbers. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He would have had the same numbers if he played. Quickly off the bench at 13 points. Thank God for him. He finally had a decent shooting night tonight. But he's been playing so hard, so you got to give it up to him. Sims had a great night. 11 points, 13 rebounds, 25 long minutes, and then they didn't play him for a while. I feel like they didn't play him the entire fourth quarter. I can't really remember. But I mean, he had 11 for 13, which is good. With some blocks, no blocks, 1 steal, but all elbows and smacking guys around on the inside is awesome. Obi Toppin, good minutes for him too. 18 minutes, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Very good spread out shots there. 3 for 4 from 3, no 2-point field goals. So we got a guy that people think that he's a power forward that want to see him dunk at the rim. And a game like tonight, he was 3 for 4 from 3, and that's all the shots he took. He didn't even take a 2-point shot. So it is what it is. Obi Toppin is a small forward. It's okay. It's fine. Derrick Rose, meaningless minutes. He had played 14 minutes, 6 points, 0 rebounds, 3 assists. Kind of meaningless, like I said. If we can get Derrick Rose up out of there at 5 minutes for Quentin Grimes in that spot, I think we'll be a much better team. I think. Derrick Rose should definitely at this point of his career, or especially his role with the Knicks here, he needs to be super situational. If he's gonna be super situational, then I'd rather see Deuce McBride get some minutes out there. Word up, right? So anyway, that's really the thing for the Knicks. Let's see what's going on with Utah. Utah tonight, they were very sporadic tonight with their minutes and stuff. Shot selection, they didn't really have no rhyme or reason how they were getting their offense going. Markkanen had an off night, 13.6 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Clarkson had 15. Conley had 10. Olenek had 27 out of all people tonight. 27 and 11. He's kicking our ass tonight at center. Vanderlei, he is what he is. 2 points, 9 rebounds. Beasley had 14 off the bench. That's about right for them. Kessler's good, 8 and 7. Sexton, very quiet, 1 for 5, 3 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. A couple other guys too that play decent. I don't know, I can't pronounce this fucking guy's name. Fanateka, whatever his name is, and Horton had a decent game too. So anyway, this was a good game. It was a fun game to watch, fun game to call. Fun game to be up so late. It's 11:34 right now. I really should be in the bed, but a fun game to watch. Good win on the road for the Knicks, man. Can't really complain too much, man. Like I said, every time the Knicks win, no matter how bad we are in the season, we could this could have been our first win of the year, and it always feels good. Always feels good to win, man. So just win, baby. Thank you, guys, for tuning in. Survey said Tips job safe now. Nah, man, it's the same shit or the same problems that we've had every single game. We've had at this game too. The only thing in this one, I want to say that let's do that. Let's see what the shooting percentage is. 43%, 33 from 3 for Utah. So how did they lose this game? I think it really has to do with shots, right? Yeah, so the Knicks were always up 10 shot attempts the entire game. So I think that's the game right there. They didn't really they shot 43 shots from the 3-point line, Utah, only made 14. So that's not really the keys of the game there. Free throw line 25 and 20, excuse me, 25 for the Knicks, 30 for Utah. Talking about shots on the line. So I mean the rebounds about even, the assists are about even, turnovers are kind of even. Utah turned the ball over a lot. So it's somewhere between the Knicks defense and just the Knicks actually took more attempts in the game than Utah. That's exactly why we won. So I want to talk about my comments at halftime. The Knicks were only up by 3, and I was saying they should be up by 10. So right now, with the 10 shot attempts that the Knicks were up for the entire game, we actually did almost finish the game almost by 10. We finished it by 7, so we beat them by 7. So that's about right, man. So this game went according to how the game was playing. So it is what it is, man. So anyway, have a good night, guys. Go check out your post game show if you're gonna do that. I know it's late, 11:36 right now on in the middle of the week. This is a road trip for the Knicks. This is the first game, right? So next thing we got back to back, man, back to back, no breaks, man, on a road trip. Back to back, we play against the Nuggets at 10 p.m. They do not have the Joker. Joker is hurt. I think he has some kind of weird illness or something like that. So he won't be playing on tomorrow. So that's good for the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks might be able to squeeze out a win in Utah too. That would feel good. To be 8-7 after beating Utah 7-7, and then beating Utah and becoming 8-7. Who's the next game? Next game we play against the Warriors. That's going to be tough. And then we got another back-to-back games against the Suns and Thunder. Get a rematch at Thunder. So if we could split those games, basically, then that's a good road trip. So right now, the Knicks started on a good foot, man. We got to take advantage of Utah. We took advantage of Utah. We got to take advantage of Denver next. Then we'll show up on Golden State, and then we got 2 back-to-back winnable back-to-back games with Oklahoma City and the Suns there, man. So definitely, man. So anyway, I already said goodbye, man. So hopefully you guys have a good night. If you're not gonna watch any post-game shows, please get some good sleep. Shout out to Survey, shout out to Shah. B Willis showed up here. What's good, man? Shout out to Jarrell and Geraldine as always. Yeah, man. Have a great night, and I see you guys back to back tomorrow against Denver. 10 o'clock game. Jesus Christ. I'm hoping I can make it for 10. I should be able to do that, man. But we're talking about if the game starts at 10, that game ain't gonna be over until after 12. Lord have mercy. What are we gonna do, man? Anyway, it's a hard Knicks life out there, man. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. My gosh. 10 p.m. to what? 12:30? How are we gonna make it on Thursday, y'all? Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace. Jarrell. Where is it?
You don't find that suspicious?
Jesus Christ, every single game.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
I know. All right, I found it. Where is it? There it goes.